The hypothesis is that Richard Susskind might be correct in terms of the end of the lawyer as it is today, that the future of the law firm may become as a broker of services to the corporate client, and that they would provide the real value by their substantive legal advice on top of the commoditized services which drive that particular advice. That's going to require the law firm to disaggregate its services. It's going to need to step back and think about what are the legal processes that we're performing and what is the best source for the various each process that we need to perform. Once I think about what the best source is, I make decisions about what should we do internally and what should we allocate out or essentially subcontract to other entities. That also drives a lot of follow-on activity in terms of the law firm becoming a project manager for a multi-party workforce, and puts much greater emphasis on the need to be able to structure a project, manage a project, make sure that the results are delivered, that they achieve what the client requires. That's going to have a big impact on technology. These law firms have historically structured systems that were really islands, and they assumed that only internal people would be able to access the information within those systems. They built firewalls all around them. Let's keep everybody else out. Data privacy concerns have been there. Client privilege has been involved. But let's just have tight control over all access, and that's how we will satisfy those concerns. You're now going to have project teams consisting of internal and external resources that are highly dynamic, that need to exchange and work on information collaboratively across those boundaries. And it's going to require a completely different technology infrastructure in order to be able to support that. It's also going to require a great deal more emphasis on things like digital rights management. You're not going to be able to say, I control the document. I want to control the actions that individuals can perform on sections of the document. So things like the SharePoint 2010, it's actually moving in the right direction in terms of the controls that it can provide from that perspective. You'll see firms doing virtual desktops so that they actually control the desktop that the contractor is working on, and then they feel like they have quite a tight control over the applications and the data. But the contractor who's working at home from a home office is able to have full access to the information they need to perform their work.